Don Lemon versus Elon Musk. One man tried to save humanity, the other tried to divide humanity. Which one will you stand with? It's simple for me. In my previous video, I mentioned how I respect Elon Musk for investing $45 billion into Twitter 2.0, known as X. But this video is not about Elon Musk. It's about exposing Don Lemon for being a sour lemon. Welcome back, villagers, to another episode of Hugh Tran, the Insurance Man. Why am I exposing Don Lemon today? Because a couple days ago, he ran back to his ex-girlfriend, CNN, the one that is tired of him, so she fired him. But before she fired him, she told him he need to do something for her. She gave him an assignment. What is that assignment? Take a look at this video and let me know in the comment section if you understand what I'm trying to share. What is Don Lemon assignment? Let's take a look.
Do you believe that X and you have some responsibility to moderate hate speech on the platform? That you wouldn't have to answer these questions from reporters about the Great Replacement Theory as it relates to Democrats?
I don't have to answer these questions.
The Great Replacement Theory as it relates to Jewish people. Do you think that?
I don't have to answer questions from reporters. Don, the only reason I'm doing this interview is because you're on the X platform and you asked for it. Otherwise, I would not do this interview.
So you don't think? Do you think that you wouldn't get in trouble or you wouldn't be criticized for these things?
I'm criticized constantly. I could care less.
Illuminating in so many ways. All right, I have two things I want to ask you about that, Don. First, the Great Replacement Theory. Right. As you bring it up, he has tweeted a tweet he shared: increasing illegals boost Dem voting power, causing them to recruit more. If Dems win President, House, and Senate, they'll grant citizenship to all illegals, and America will become a permanent one-party deep socialist state. Right? He has gone there directly. How much does he stand by these ideas?
Well, he didn't quite seem to understand that he did, originally he did that with Jewish people, sort of a Great Replacement Theory thing that he did with Jewish people, and he got in trouble and he had to go to Auschwitz and answer questions and apologize and go with Ben Shapiro. But he doesn't understand that sort of rhetoric that he talks about, the Great Replacement Theory and migrant invasion, that's what radicalized shooters use in their manifestos, those exact words. The people who go and shoot up people, whether they be Latino people who live in Texas or black people who are in a supermarket in Buffalo or Jewish people who are worshiping, those people use the same rhetoric, that they are tropes, that they're either racist for Latinos or black people or for Jewish people. And I wanted to know if he felt any responsibility as someone who has one of the largest social media and information platforms in the world.
Quarter billion people.
A quarter billion people. I think it's 455 or 500 million users a week. And it doesn't seem that he feels that he has any responsibility with that, because he seemed really averse to facts. That facts did not matter to him. It didn't matter that he retweeted things that were offensive to people. And this the whole idea of what I was asking him about, was it offensive, and did he feel that his platform should have better moderation?
After watching that video, how does it make you feel? Are you up to date with what's going on? If you're not, well, I'm here to share with you. So Don Lemon, after he got fired by his ex-girlfriend CNN, he went and talked to Elon Musk so they can come up with a contract. He's gonna bring his show onto X, Twitter 2.0, and there's supposed to be some kind of contract. So when Elon Musk agreed to have an interview with Don Lemon, Elon Musk was under the impression that, hey, this interview is going to be legit. This interview is going to be the one that people want to watch, not one of those gotcha West propaganda, elite, fake journalists, fake news type of interview. And that's what Don Lemon did. So an hour interview worth of the conversation between Don Lemon and Elon Musk, little clips of it start being released to CNN. So after Elon Musk terminated the contract, he went publicly and stated this: Now you're up to date with what's going on. Don Lemon, he doesn't like this, so he run back to his girlfriend and cried to her, expressing his nasty taste, his sour taste, because Elon Musk is not letting him express free speech. Funny, right? Because once upon a time, Don Lemon hated Donald Trump. He still does. But in this clip, you're going to see that he was saying Twitter 1.0 have the right to ban Donald Trump because it's a private company. Freedom of speech does not work with private company. Private company have the right to do whatever they want, except when it's come to Don Lemon. Let's take a look at this.
People like you and the like carried his water and told lies. Allowed the lies to spread. That's why. Senator, nobody asked you to be the editor of the president's Twitter feed, the one he has been permanently barred from, the one he is whining about how they've taken away his freedom of speech. The fact is, these are private companies. They have no obligation to have anyone on their platforms. These are decisions that have nothing to do with Congress, except perhaps for people trying to kill them. Think about it this way. If they're going to espouse freedom of speech, right, being taken away, perhaps this will help you understand if you frame it in that manner, if you frame it in the freedom of religion argument that you use so much. Twitter and Amazon and the like, they are the Christian bakery. Okay? Trump is the gay couple who wants a gay wedding cake. First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. That's what it says. It says nothing about Twitter or social media. The Congress. Don't get it twisted. Stop using that argument. It makes no sense.
You see? Hypocrite. That's what Don Lemon is. And if you remember back in 2019, when he was spewing disinformation about the Russian collusion, because Donald Trump, he got accused. There was a lot of bad things going on, and it started with Hillary Clinton. She started spreading a bunch of lies, disinformation to attack Donald Trump. She was the one that brought up Donald Trump he was colluding with Russia to win the 2016 election. That was a hoax, but not according to Don Lemon. Let's take a look. In this video, you're going to see 2019, and then we're going to fast forward it to 2022, because that's when the new special counsel Durham came out and said, we wasted so much money witch hunting. They should have never launched any investigation because it was a hoax, but not according to Don Sour Lemon. Let's take a look.
There is no deep state conspiracy. Nope. And today, the Justice Department's Inspector General released a long-awaited report stating that the FBI properly launched its investigation into Russia's interference in the 2016 election, and that there is no evidence of political bias or improper motivation, despite literally years of Republican claims of grave malfeasance. It truly has no basis in reality.
Devastating to the FBI, and to a degree, it does exonerate Donald Trump. A couple quotes here from Durham's report. One, based on the review of Crossfire Hurricane, that's the investigation into Trump and Russia, and related intelligence activities, we conclude that the Justice Department and FBI failed to uphold their important mission of strict fidelity to the law in connection with certain events and activities described in the report. And he says about, quote, regarding certain personnel intimately involved in the matter, there was a, quote, predisposition to open an investigation into Trump. He is basically saying he's not, these are not criminal allegations, but he's saying that this was unprofessional and failed to meet the standards of the Justice Department and the FBI.
Now that is a big oops, because Hugh Trant, insurance man, I keep receipts. Like I said, I'm here to expose what is honest, what is corrupt, and if you're corrupt, eventually I'm gonna find you. But let me know in the comment section, when you watch Don Lemon, does he bring you good source of information, or is it biased, or does it give you a sour taste? You see what I did there? But let me know in the comment section, because I value your voice. It matters. This is how we learn as a community. We grow as a community, because it's okay to disagree with me. What is not okay is to hate each other without having a conversation. But let's get back to Don Lemon. The thing that made me hate Don Lemon, and I say hate is such a harsh word, but I do hate this man after what he did to Elon Musk. He's a crybaby, running back to his ex, get on to CNN to share with them, hey, I got him. I got the gotcha interview. Will you take me back? CNN's not going to take him back. He's trash. Let me explain why he's trash. Let's take a look at this video about 11 years ago.
No doubt. What was revealed during the Jerry Sandusky case is horrifying, but a CNN.com commentary raises a thought-provoking question. Should pedophiles be extended some measure of sympathy? Are we doing enough to identify and help pedophiles before they victimize our children? Dr. James Cantor wrote that commentary. He is a psychologist and a senior scientist at the Center for Addiction and Mental Health in Toronto, and he joins us now. Doctor, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
I want to ask you something, and I know people are going to probably send me a lot of hate mail for this. I've never been one to take glee in anyone's demise, and when I saw Jerry Sandusky walk out in handcuffs, I did kind of feel a bit sorry for him, even though I know the jury found him to do some horrific things. I was like, you know, his life is over. All of these young boys, it was terrible for them as well. There are no winners. In your piece, you say someone has no choice to be a pedophile, but someone can choose to not be a child molester. So explain that to us. Thank you, Dr. Cantor. Interesting stuff. We appreciate it.
My goodness. Jerry Sandusky. I will not talk about this monster, and I will not feel bad for this monster or pity this monster. If you were to ask me, I would say bring back the death sentence. Harsh, right? But I don't pity this pedophile. Horrible human being. And Don Lemon here is saying he'll get hated for saying this. Usually people that say they can get hated for saying this is because they want to create controversy. You should never pity Jerry Sandusky. Research on him and you know why. Another thing that made me hate Don Lemon. I'm such a hater today, villagers, but I have my reason why. Let's take a look at this conversation he had with Chris Cuomo, which I have another video coming later this week. Take a look at this.
I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people are not going to agree with this, but don't get the vaccine, you can't go to the supermarket. Don't have the vaccine, you can't go to the ball game. Don't have the vaccine, can't go to work. You don't have the vaccine, can't come here. No shirt, no shoes, no service. That's where I think we should be right now, because we continue to waste our breath on people who are just not going to change. They're, the circular logic. They just keep going back and saying, well, it's my freedom, it's whatever. I'm free. Well, your kid's not free to give other kids meningitis in schools. You got to take a vaccine to do that. You got to take vaccines in order to be employed. So what is the big deal? And all these people are saying, I don't want to put this stuff in my body. They're out drinking on the weekend and putting other substances in their bodies. That's way worse for them than a vaccine. So come on, let's be real.
Yeah, look, there are people who have health exceptions. I think they're the very pronounced minority.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. I told you, I keep receipts. If you are part of the West propaganda, the fake news, or the part of the organization, CNN, MSNBC, or Fox News, whatever news station that are here to divide the people, I'm going to expose you. If you don't take the vaccine, you should starve. Don Sour Lemon. If you haven't taken the vaccine yet, let me know in the comment section what was your reason. Because my dumbass took 2 of them before I read the severe side effects. Look into that, how it was made, why it was made, and you will blow your mind. Unfortunately for me, I took the stupid way. I took it thinking that if I take it, things will go back to normal, everybody will go back to normal, but no, it forever changed. So the next time I ever take anything, I'll do months and years of research before I inject anything in my body. Now you know why I hate Don Sour Lemon. But this one sealed the deal for me. So after he found out, it went public that Elon Musk does not want anything to do with Don Lemon, he got really sour. Of course, Elon Musk clearly stated that, hey, you can be on this platform, you say what you want to say, but we will not pay you at the minimum contract that you're asking for. You still can get monetized off of ads revenues, but you will not get paid for what you're asking, which is fair. It's a private company, right? They have the right to refuse business to especially a liar. This one he shared on his TikTok. Let's take a look at it. Go ahead.
Let's light this candle, huh? I mean, sure, I'll lose everything, but then I'll have nothing to lose.
And that, my villagers, is Don Sour Lemon. Now you know why I don't like this man. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think of him. Should I change my view? Or am I looking at a different angle? What has he done for humanity that make him have such a large following? Are all his followers sheep? Because if they're not, what are they following him for? Blindly, probably. Like always, villagers, if you like this content, please comment, like, share, and subscribe, because that's how we build this channel. And before I let you go, remember, please take care of yourself, take care of your family, and most importantly, take care of your health. I love you, villagers. Until next time.